Hey everyone, it's Jeannie here. Lavender is blooming beautifully this season, but as I found out the hard way, it can easily get moldy if not dried properly. So to keep that beautiful fragrance and color intact, I came up with a solution, a homemade lavender drying rack. So I had some wood left over from a previous project. This is probably a 1x2x8 white wood that I'm using, and I kind of measured my potting bench to see how tall I wanted the drying rack, I guess, to be. And then I cut those down. I think they're about 36 inches, and then I'm measuring 12 inches apart for the hanging of the lavenders so that I have enough room for them to hang. And then here I'm kind of guesstimating where the center will be, and I'm going to go ahead and drill a large hole in here that's going to be large enough for me to slip the dowel rod in and out easily, so that I can put the hanging lavender on and off here easily without having to tie it on. I can just slide it through the dowel. So here I am making sure that the dowel will fit through the hole, and I know I'm going to have to adjust the holes with the drill and just make it a little bit bigger. I don't have a larger drill bit for this, so I'm just going to kind of move it around and make it larger. I then take my sander to make sure that everything is smooth, because I am going to go ahead and stain this. Here I am staining it. I'm just going to put one quick coat on it. I did not put any polyurethane on top of it because it's just going to be in the garage. It's not going to be outside in the elements, and I wasn't too worried about it. It was just a quick project that I wanted to get done. And then I also stained the dowel rods. I did pick these up at Lowe's. I checked Michael's and they did not have ones that were long enough for me. So this is my messy potting bench. It's kind of a catch-all for everything, and obviously it needs some organization. So I'm going to first take everything off of here and put it on another table and just kind of sort through everything and see what I need, see what I can clean up, put away. This took me probably a couple hours, so I won't make you sit here and watch the whole thing. I will speed it up for you. So these are some citronella candles that I had made probably for my daughter's grad party, so I decided to go ahead and light one. Why not? And you may also see our new puppy Oscar running in and out. He had a lot of fun this evening being outside with us and kind of watching what I was doing. I have a couple of hooks underneath this potting bench, and so I decided to go ahead and hook on this towel dispenser. It hangs on there pretty good, but it doesn't roll because it's too tight up there, so I need to figure out how to bring it down a little bit so that I can easily remove the towels. or the paper towels. And then here I am playing with this tube. It was a very nice tube. It was very thick, and I kind of wanted to keep it, but I decided to get rid of it. Found some bubbles. And here's our new puppy, Oscar. This I received from my sister several years ago. It's a lifesaver cup, and it had a bouquet of flowers in it. And if you know, you know. So a little while back, while I was spraying down the inside of the garage floor, I accidentally sprayed the wall, and it left water streaks on it. So here I am with some soapy water, just trying to get these streaks off. And then, of course, getting the cobwebs behind the potting table. And of course, Oscar is very curious about everything that I do and is trying to be helpful, but really isn't. I'm pre-drilling holes into these boards so that I can attach them easily to the potting bench. And then I did go ahead and pre-drill some holes directly into the potting bench as well. Now comes the fun part. I'm going to go ahead and take bunches of the lavender and put tie some twine around it so that I can hang it on the dowel rod that I will slide through the hanging or the posts that I had attached to the potting table. So after I tie it up, I'm just going to go ahead and make a little loop here so then I can put that loop through the dowel rod. Unfortunately, I waited too long to dry this lavender, and all of this got moldy. I was pretty upset about it because that was a lot of lavender. It probably sat there maybe 2 weeks. So I actually just got a flashlight because it was dark out, and I went outside and I cut some more because fortunately I did have some more. So this is really fresh lavender. It's beautiful. It smells great. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on this dowel rod, and then I just slide it in through the holes and prop it up. And there's a second row that I'm going to put on as well, and it holds all of my lavender very nicely, so I don't have to have it all in the house like I usually do. This year I got a lot of lavender, more than last year, which was nice. I did leave some for the bees, so I didn't cut it all down. But this is a nice, easy way that I can hang and dry lavender. I can dry other herbs that I want to dry. I have some peppermint that I'm going to dry for tea. And here I am putting everything back together on my potting bench, trying to make it aesthetically pleasing so that when you walk in the garage it smells great, and you can look and see all of my collection of things. So I grabbed this pot that I had on hand and put some of the green flower foam in it to put these peacock feathers in. I have had these peacock feathers in the garage for a while. My husband got them from an old customer of his a while back, and so I'm just going to trim some down and make a nice little display with them. So here's my cleaned up potting table, as well as the lavender drying rack. And here I try to organize everything as best I could with my seeds and my bulbs that I didn't get to plant this year, but I really like how this turned out, and the garage smells wonderful. This is Jeannie with Makers Unify. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and have a DIY day.